Yo. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I just blew somebody out and made them quit, so I'm
Okay, you ain't making nobody fucking quit.
I did. I sent you the screenshot, remember? Or you didn't even look at it, did
Nigga,
you?
I don't look at your screenshots.
Ah, man. Yeah, I blew this guy. It was like 48 to like 14. It was cool.
Maybe 2 up to the 46.
Oh, yeah! Willie Henry on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Drake. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 54 yards. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I saw that too.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
We can roll out
7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He finds Roberts, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Anyway. Check three. Hey, watch it. Shoot. Tight dog. Slam. Shoot.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check 9. 49.
Holy shit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
One hand. Oh, my gosh.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Oh, no, it tipped. It fucking tipped. That was nice.
The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while. But they couldn't get the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Fitzpatrick. Dancing to his left.
The other day you were talking about.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh, he bounced off of him. Good shit.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Oh, my God. He coughed it up. He coughed it.
They tossed to Ingram. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I'll give you that. That was nice.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I'm without speech. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On first down, it's Drake. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of them.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Over and over.
Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. Thank goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 1 back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tucker's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Better back up than what we didn't have him.
Check the backer.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's checking.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And a tackle there will go to Charles Harris. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Running right, Jones. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. His longest run of the game right there, and a pretty good time for it. A huge 3rd down conversion late.
Love the mindset. Love the way he flipped the switch late in the game, needed a big run, and helped produce it with great leverage from the offense.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that touchdown this late in the game should all but be the dagger.
We never want to say that a game is over, but it certainly feels that way. That final touchdown seems to have created enough room for them to start celebrating.
Looking nice out there.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Watch y'all score.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Drake. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Trash.
So for the Ravens, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I got to draft a new team. All right.
I needed that pass. In a while.
Let's go. Hey, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater.
I got it right here. This should work.
But I'm running through and sagging like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, 1 for now and 1 for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. But I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way.
Shit, let me go piss.
So these AFC West rivalry games are like, gotta make sure you come out on top. That's all bragging rights.
Suited up, you kicking off against me. Hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping on a sprinter or a truck.
That's too far out.
Chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible. I read the game. I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss. Then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains. Tell them get about the way. Move the chains. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby. Tell them move the chains. feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah.
Get him, Bosa. Good shit, Des. Oh, I wound it up too far. I mean, too long. Damn it. That was a good hit. Oh, man. Yep. The coach. Melvin. Bam. He's still dropping the hammer. Damn. I'm surprised Melvin don't have a superstar ability. That's crazy. Woo. I had to snatch that one. Oh, that's cool.
The triangle.
You in the game, Reggie? Or anybody else in the game? Nah, I'm alright.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Hell yeah, let's go!
I'm sorry, took him out. Like, fuck that shit.
Let's go! Nigga, That's why we play the game. No, I'm watching UFC, dog. No. Nigga, I bet $200 on that fight. Stop. Shit.
Get my money.
Oh hell.
chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the reviews. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the reviews. Now what I do?
So I guess I'm close to
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops.
I'm coming, dog. Hold on, I'm still drafting a 10.
You playing somebody, Reggie?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop me in tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots.
Man, what's up with all these damn?
So don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the rest.
I'm ready. Send it,
Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legs. I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the reviews. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the reviews. Now what I do? Lace the big four for the closest to show. You gotta tip your hat to both these gentlemen.
Hold on. What? I don't want to hear that bullshit, dog. I don't want to hear that bullshit, dog. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. They do all for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no hell.
I wore it back with Stipe, so it don't matter. Bye, man.
Tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by
I'm ready, dog.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave. That's that like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Lynette on Gino. Smells like a medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
Seated next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago, back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the
Yo, Chooks, what happened? You said you left. No, you got to send it again.
Take a look at it, Steve, because those were beautiful shots to the body. You started opening up. You found a home for that left hand. You used it over and over and over again.
You said you left.
Tell me what was going on right there.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I copy. I do my dance. Jump in the dance.
All right.
You hit him with that shot to the body. You saw him stagger.
Got me. I ruin their plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on. Smash. Put on the gas. Crash. Honey, y'all. Dash. Honey, y'all. Dash. Honey, y'all. Dash. Honey, y'all. Dash.
All right.
They can't get you good at lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when attacking like damages. They react and play it back on the camera with high boy. Just consider me flammable. Sure shot. I got all the intangibles. He release some of these on my animal. Keep the competition up like a hammer. On the game like a roller the manual. I just teach you what you do on the annual. MVP that decision unanimous. Hit guys. I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield. It's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed.
Hell no, that nigga lost. Yeah, that's why I won the money on. I bet on the white boy.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush.
Cormier was winning the fight too.
Upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The former second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon.
Okay, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
This nigga finna start crying again.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Wilson.
Get your ass down.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Supposed to throw it the first time.
Von Miller.
He was open.
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Okay. I thought you had a D-hop.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. With it is Brown.
Uh-oh.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left.
This nigga Patrick Mahomes, slow as fuck.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. First carry for Nick Chubb, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I got shit to lose. What I got to lose? Ain't nothing but a game.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it.
This game fake, dog.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Man, this nigga went back and fair caught this shit.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
That's what I tried to do. I tried to
move
out the way he ran
deep
back
to
and
begin the
caught.
drive as they take over 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And some room to run now.
And you see this nigga trotting, dog. You see how he running. You see how he running. It almost got caught.
Nick Chubb, 87 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
That was a squad.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He'll get it up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think the 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It look like all the motherfuckers first rounders.
They run forward, Mixon. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Back to you, kid, again.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Now Brown. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. And caught left side. Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined.
Defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mahomes going to throw to the right side and complete to Washington. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable here from the 38. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And some space here. A big play that time out of Chubb. 56 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break it?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Man, stop it, man.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard.
I want to see if I got 2 running backs. This nigga. And this motherfucker DeAndre Washington, he might have to get the start. Cause this nigga. All right, let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shit, get it up. Right now. Get that up.
50 seconds to mine.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let's get it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Ain't nobody saying like
Eddie would make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to air one out. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
This nigga is super. Oh, there we go. He goes.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Nick Chubb, 84 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I got to draft another team, dog.
On the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
And he outrunning everybody.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And I had a chance to pick Melvin Gordon.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw again.
Give me that. Yeah, that should do a lot of
ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third and a few inches. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner too.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
Chico Alonso.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They still can't get it. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Texans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Wilson. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive, because truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans draw a bit closer. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Switch. Begin. Say, recall, 132 fight.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with third and about 6 yards to go.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Mahomes to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
This is true.
Chubb on the counter.
Hold on to that niche.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This fielded at the 2.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. One last shot for Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
Question from me. What's your message to Robert Whitaker and Israel Adesanya if they see this? What's your message to them?
I think they both are looking to me scared, because they both guys know now have a very
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad ain't pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
Hey, Polo, congratulations on the win.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous, ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much, actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard for your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, man. Cut right off on the curb, like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog, I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah.
Red Hall in 2018. He asked me to fight against him, and
I done beat that nigga to sleep.
he say I have a genocide.
and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
It's normal. The people like too much Romero and his house, his home. And your second question, expected to get revenge.
Blow your mind.
Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go. You don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Beat that nigga to sleep.
I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
There ain't no time, is it? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, saying you switch, you won't give a. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, huh? They act like they made us, huh? You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not save us, you be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for us. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. X slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
I get to play you twice in the regular season. Yeah, we in the same division. Better win the division with the motherfuckers. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time.
Yeah. When I've been magic. When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been magic, with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, did crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Check your boy in, Life Family, and I'm talking about 8 and 9 Clothing. Yes, your boy Rick Kick is now part of the 8 and 9 Clothing family, and they sent your boy out a couple of, their new dope shirts, so let's check them out right quick. Right here we got the Ice Cold Miami Boys t-shirt right here, Loving That Blue. This joint right here is my favorite.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like ginger from casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, that's that like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian, blame that on Gino. Smells like the medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish it's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by themselves. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL.
Yeah, I seen him on the D.L. Hughley show. That nigga said his shit go from 300 to 1500. They look kind of dope though.
I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Impact nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a cruise on. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay,
ooh, them bitches playing, dog.
Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your expensive habits. So I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game
go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit the hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know when Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow.
Right when I got there, Masvidal was working his way down the line, and Holloway had moved out of his seat, so Masvidal could come into his seat. You know, that fucking game that you play in kindergarten was going on over there. Whatever.
Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my credits are off.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over, he on diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
time to bring the bass bird.
What you heard? the events and definitely make punching. But me personally, I'm so excited for that fight, and it's such an important fight, not just for that division, but for both countries.
I don't know if that nigga did or didn't.
Zhang can win and become a world champion. It's a huge deal for China. Now, we all know how Brazil is. Brazil loves champions. Brazil loves having world titles. So, if Andrade can win that fight,
yeah, that nigga fell asleep.
So, but yeah, I've already started messing with my flights and connections to get in there already, especially after what happened the other day in Hong Kong.
But the card is still on, of course. Right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're doing the card no matter what. That's happening no matter what happens.
There are some logistical.
Even if it's just me sitting over there watching the fight.
But there are some logistical issues that you guys are having travel-wise, like flying in and stuff.
Say that again?
There are some logistical issues though, possibly.
No, there haven't been, but I'm making sure that I get there no matter what happens. If something like what happened in the Hong Kong airport happens again, I'm finding out alternate routes for me to get there, no matter what. I'm going to be there no matter what.
And on the other card tonight was Rez and Kenny, and that fight was going to be a bantamweight, but it got moved up to a catchweight. What was the story there? Because I know you guys aren't really a huge fan of that happening.
So ask me that again. What happened?
The Bermudez Kenny fight was going to be a bantamweight, and it got moved up to a catchweight from that point forward.
Well, I think what happened was he took that fight on short notice, like 5 days notice. That's why.
Fuck that nigga.
I think so.
And you go, I don't talk, you talk too much shit. Yeah. Oh!
Going back to Costa asked for a title shot. Do you think he deserves a title shot? His next step?
You know, when I talk to you guys after a fight, usually like an RDA fight, I said, man, when you beat RDA, you know, that's a big deal, and he's one of the toughest guys out there, some of the best in the world. When you beat Romero, and especially the way you beat him tonight in a fight like tonight, yeah, I wouldn't say that he doesn't deserve a title shot. Yeah.
Congrats on the big night.
Thank you.
So, Jorge Masvidal was back here and he told us there was some delicious offers on the table, knowing they're not getting that title shot right now, and with Connor's uncertainty and Nate's call out, is this something you guys discussed before that Jorge could fight that winner?
No. Oh, the winner of who? This tonight? No, that was never discussed. I mean, if you had to, if tonight, you asked me before the fight, do you think he'll call out Masvidal? That would have been the last guy on earth I thought he would have called out. But he did, and it's kind of fun. I don't think anybody would disagree that they wouldn't want to see that fight. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, I know that Masvidal believes that he should get the next shot after, you know, Usman and Colby fight. So we'll see. You know, if he wanted to take that fight, that would be fun, and I wouldn't be opposed to it. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, go ahead. What's up, Karen? Give her a mic, somebody.
We're going around that Nate actually hasn't signed the contract until kind of 11th out. The fight contract?
No.
Okay.
We haven't had any problems with Nate. Nate, other than smoking and motherfucker on ESPN, and you know, and you know, not showing up to the stare downs that day or media day that day. Nate's been good.
No, I'm glad to hear that. That was the rumor that
There
was
hasn't
around.
been any. Like I said, once these guys, whether it's him or his brother, they make up their minds that they want to fight. They're in. They show up and they fight. There are little hiccups and little things that happen along the way, and you know, I used to flip out about that stuff, but just sort of roll with it, and I pick and choose my battles with these guys. You know, anytime I deal with either one of the Diaz brothers, they're nice.
Well, how much do you deal with Nick now?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have kind of written him off, unfortunately.
We've written them off as far as anytime I deal with the guys, they're not bad guys. They're good guys.
Last question from me anyway, and I know you gotta go. I was talking to Sadiq Youssef about Africa. Obviously, we know we've got African champions in the UFC right now. There are emerging markets like France. Is there any idea that we could ever have a UFC Africa?
Yeah, and actually, that's why for a while,
EFC.
EFC, that's what it is. EFC. That's between those two things that help build a market there, and it's real. So the answer is yes. Long-winded answer to your question is yes.
But it would be in a place like Morocco.
It is real, and yes, we can and probably will do a fight there. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Have a safe trip home.
And with that, we're back. UFC President Dana White just wrapped up his post-fight one here in Anaheim. A lot of little nuggets from there. Some of the cliff notes, if you're just tuning in, he's confirmed that Paulo Costa is most likely next for its shot at the middleweight championship, or the winner of Robert Whittaker's Israel Adesanya at UFC 243 in October. Doesn't know what's next for Daniel Cormier. Wants him to recover. Daniel Cormier's up, so I'll shut up.
You just talked us through the fight a little bit. I mean, kind of in contrast to the first one, it seems like things were kind of going good until they weren't. Is that how you felt about it, more or less?
I think so. I mean, it felt like I was doing pretty good. Yeah, it felt like I was doing pretty good. But then he landed that shot in the fourth round. Landed some good body punches. He landed that right hand that I didn't see, and he got the finish. He did a great job.
Made that approach so effective. Like, were you tiring at that point? Maybe that's why the body worked so well in the fourth as opposed to maybe earlier in the fight.
I kind of took the pressure off a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe try to like rest and recover for the fifth round because he wasn't going anywhere. I don't know what the reasoning behind it was, but obviously it was a mistake.
I know Joe Rogan kind of asked you about something that was obviously immediately in the aftermath. I know it hasn't been too long, but you had any more time to think about your future?
A lot of times we base decisions on emotion. I don't want to be that guy, so I'm gonna go back and talk to Selena and talk to my coach, and we'll figure out what's next.
I wanted to ask you just tactically, you were going in a lot of, especially the second half of the fight with your hands down a lot. Were you that confident like that, you were able to just walk in there and land those shots?
The problem is I was going and he was hitting me, but then I didn't feel that much, and it's not about like the shots that you take, it's the one that you see coming, and that was a great combination by Stipe off of that body shot. He threw that 1-2 right behind it, and I didn't see it. A lot of times I see punches and kind of roll with them, so I don't take the full run of the punch, but on that one, he landed right.
It's a difficult thing to ask in the aftermath of a loss, but getting stopped in a fight like that, I'm sure you did. Does that compare to the game by Jones? Or is this a different type of thing? Not the animosity. Just losing is just...
Might not be. It depends if he's healthy or not.
Just losing any type of fight is just terrible, but being finished is just, to me, it's insane. So I don't know. I mean, I never really thought about it in comparison to each other. That's twice I've been stopped. That's not good. So I'm smart enough to understand that.
Lastly, he came in, I think, 11.5 pounds lighter, and the lightest he's ever been by far in the UFC. Did that make a difference in his quickness, and did you notice he was any faster than he was last time?
I didn't feel like he was faster. I really didn't. But I think in some instances he maybe tired a little bit more, and I think tonight he may not have tired as much as he did prior when he was bigger. But he didn't could see what he was throwing, but I thought he just fought a good fight. You know, and I don't know, like we fought what 3.5, almost 4 rounds. You know, so I mean, I don't really know. Like I haven't watched the fight, so I don't know how I was doing in the fight. You know, like everything's going so fast in there, so I don't know. You know how I was doing in regards to winning and losing. I felt like I was doing good, but
Man, I do not like these muscle-bound bitches, dog. Damn, this bitch got. Damn, this bitch. Damn. This bitch body manly as a motherfucker. And on
that
fucking
was the
Twitter.
strategy. You know, that's probably the biggest letdown is how I let my coaches down. They were begging me to wrestle, and that's probably the most disappointing thing is that I didn't do
She ain't that bad
what I
looking.
was trained to do.
Let's see what this bitch say. Been a while since I tried it out.
My coaches down, let them down.
Was there any reason why you go back to the in this moment?
You know, I think when you start finding success and landing things, you just kind of fall in love with it. You know, I feel it feels like the Gustafson fight all over again when I wrestled a lot in the first round and for the last 4 rounds I just didn't. They were begging me to do it then, but tonight I actually paid the ultimate price of not listening to my coaches. He was pretty good about doing that.
You ended 181 snippets, right? That's the most in a loss in UFC history.
What's that?
You landed the most significant strikes in a loss in UFC history. That's tied with your boy Max Holloway.
I didn't know how many times I hit him. I just know that I was hitting him and I can see him getting marked up, you know, and I think you fall in love with the visuals of a guy's face getting marked up.
In the first fight, you hit him with that one shot, which is down. He was done. Were you surprised that he was able to take as much punishment as he did?
No, I knew he had a good chin. You know, I knew the first time because that punch I've landed prior and the guys didn't go down. So I knew it would be different. I anticipated a long fight.
And Kevin asked you about Stipe size, but you were also
This post-fight interview shit.
Because I figured it would be a longer fight. I figured that he wasn't going anywhere. You know, I understand the motivation in a rematch, and I figured he was going to be there for a longer, which he was. Just a couple more questions.
Daniel, your first fight was 4.5 minutes. The second one was about 19. What was the biggest difference you think in Stipe's improvement this time around?
I just think that he's always been good. You know, he's always been very good. You know, so I guess tonight's fight was the fight I expected the first time. You know, that's kind of what I felt like it was. That was the fight I expected the first time.
And then specifically, you don't seem that you really knew what was happening in the fight. Did you think you were winning? Pleased with the overall performance that you
It's hard to be pleased in a loss. But I mean, I felt like I was winning. I felt like I was winning the fight. I felt like I was hitting a lot more than I was hitting.
Damn.
But you know, I guess I was. I mean, even if I was winning, I was winning until I wasn't. You know, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, the end result is what matters. That's it. Hey guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Mm. Nigga, I just be on Tinder looking for bitches to fuck and shit. I got a fucking problem. Man, this bitch got some titties. Man, this bitch got some fucking big lips, damn.
And with that, we're back. The UFC 241 post press conference. Daniel Cormier just wrapped up. A very somber mood in the room with Daniel Cormier made his way to the podium. Face marked up, lip busted up, struggling to speak. To his credit, gave Stipe Miocic all the praise in the world. Just very, very down on himself. Said he actually didn't really listen to his coaches. His coaches were begging for him to wrestle, and he just wasn't. So he fell in love with the sight of marking up Stipe's face with his punches, and I think he just kind of got overzealous and tried to stop him, tried to finish him similar to the fashion of the first one. Did confirm he came in underweight, well not underweight, lighter than the first time, about 10 pounds lighter, simply because he truly felt the fight would go longer than the first fight, and that's exactly what happened. Described it as he felt this fight is what the first fight would have been, and it would have been foolish of him to think of the fight ending in similar fashion as the first one. But what do you think is next for Daniel Cormier? He didn't really have an answer. Obviously, there's no John Jones deal is probably not on the table, but wants to speak to his wife first, figure out a game plan from there. But what do you think Daniel Cormier should do? Has he done enough? Should he ride off into the sunset? Should he take the trilogy fight? Would you even want to see a third John Jones fight? You tell us. What should Daniel, if you were in Daniel Cormier's shoes, what would you do?
If you're interested, would like to get to know me, send me a message. No hookups, couples, or married men, please. And this bitch cute too. Yeah, no shit.
Somebody else getting the cookie. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm taking my ass to bed too, man. Fuck this. I'll be on tomorrow. Alright, bet.
246 here.